The man walked into the jewelry store. He told the clerk that he wanted to buy 500 gold bars. The clerk scoffed upon hearing this. She mocked him, thinking he couldn't afford it. Unexpectedly, the man suddenly took out $100. The clerk's eyes immediately lit up when she saw it. She thought to herself, could it be that she's met a millionaire worth thousands of dollars? That's right. This is a world where prices have depreciated by 100,000 times. In just one night, global assets shrank by 100,000 times due to a mysterious force. And this man became the only lucky one whose wealth remained unchanged. At this moment, the man was walking into the jewelry store to pick out a gift for his girlfriend. The man selected a ring. He simply asked the clerk for the price of the ring. The clerk, however, wore a look of impatience. She figured there was no way he'd afford it anyway. She urged him to leave quickly. Unexpectedly, the man carefully took out $100. He said he wanted to buy 500. The clerk was utterly shocked. She immediately had security surround the area. Then she called the manager over. The manager took the $100. He studied it under a magnifying glass for a while. Finally, he confirmed it was real money. Now, his jewelry store was going to make a fortune. The manager immediately presented the man with 500 gold bars, and he asked obsequiously if the man needed any other services. The man thought for a moment. The clerk who had greeted him at the door was too arrogant. He didn't like her attitude. The manager immediately fired the clerk. After leaving the jewelry store, he also stopped by the bank. Today was the day he planned to propose to his girlfriend. He needed the gold bars as a gift and a little extra cash to be safe. But to his surprise, the bank couldn't even provide $1,000 in cash. The bank manager humbly said, right now, they only had $500 in cash. However, the bank was in the process of raising funds. If the man invested the remaining $500 with them, he could obtain a 50% stake in the bank. The man didn't care at all. It was just $500. He agreed to the manager's proposal. At this time, he didn't yet know that his girlfriend was about to marry someone else. It turned out that although his girlfriend and he loved each other, her mother looked down on him. Coincidentally, a CEO was very fond of his girlfriend. He was even willing to offer a hefty dowry of $10 to marry her. The mother pressured her daughter to marry the CEO. And just then, the man arrived at his girlfriend's house with his gold bars. As soon as the man entered the house, his girlfriend rushed to his side. She declared to her mother her decision. She would marry no one but him. Her mother was furious. How could her daughter be so disappointing? She was about to scold her daughter, but was stopped by the CEO beside her. The CEO looked at the man with disdain. Since both he and the man liked the girlfriend, they should compete fairly. The CEO then began to demonstrate his financial power. He handed over the deed